Welcome to the Nerds Who Swing podcast.
Welcome to the Nerds Who Swing podcast.
I'm Margot.
And I'm Miller. You can find us everywhere where you would find like a normal podcast.
A
iTunes.
normal podcast.
Yeah.
They have normal ones and sexy
They
ones.
do.
They have them all.
This is in the sexy iTunes department. You
Yeah.
can find us anywhere. Just search Nerds Who Swing. Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. You can find us.
Twitter everywhere? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're all the places.
We are everywhere you want us to be.
And you, well, I mean,
or we could be.
there's that.
Yeah. Email us at nerdswhoswing@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Email questions,
Yeah.
comments, send in pictures, and you can be on our logo.
That's right. Every episode, we have a contest where you could be in the Nerds Who Swing logo. Go to our Instagram page, and you can find all of the past winners of every episode.
They're not all me or
No,
you.
You
There
are
lots
in
of other
some, and
people.
I'm in some, but
Yeah.
that was like the first couple episodes.
Yeah.
Now we have all of our sexy listeners
It's so awesome.
giving us their pictures.
It's really,
amazing.
really good.
Yeah.
Now and then they're too sexy, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's okay. I sometimes have to put the words over the titties just so you don't see the nipples, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
Keep sending in those nipples, ladies.
Send us your nipples, exactly. Yeah. Welcome to the Nerds Who Swing podcast.
Thanks for listening.
It's not the way you think that turns me on. The last thing I wanna do is listen to you talk. I don't wanna know what you're about. I just want your dirty little mind and your dirty little mouth.
That's my MO.
Yeah. I feel like I keep moving farther and
Yeah.
farther over on this
It's
bench.
funny. You're gonna
I
fall
thought
right
it was
off.
going to go the other way, the sun, but
The
I
sun's
feel like
coming
I'm
in the
just...
window
I guess if
and
I
it's
go all the
blinding
way
you.
over here, it's actually not bad.
Oh, that looks amazing. Now he's laying down.
Yeah. How's this go?
As though you're going to do leg lifts.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, my. Listeners, if only this was visual for you all.
Yeah.
You're missing quite a show.
That's actually not bad. I'm going to scooch all the way over here.
All right.
This is
One
better.
moment.
And over here now.
Readjusting.
Yeah. Okay.
Ups and downs. Ups and downs.
Ups and downs of...
Like self-esteem, confidence, how you're feeling about
Cool.
your biz.
All right.
Yeah.
How is your biz?
It's good. You go first.
Okay, my biz is also good. Back
Oh.
to you.
Biz update.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
Everything is good. And back to Margot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess in general,
Yep.
just in short form,
Yeah.
if it's been a while since we've been in an event, I always feel nervous and not overly confident about like appearance things and stuff, self-esteem related things before we go.
Yeah.
And I always feel awesome after.
Yeah, I always feel a little stupid after, like, why did I think that, like, why did I think that people wouldn't be interested? Or why did I think, like, that we would, be whatever.
Yeah.
Insert whatever you're self-conscious about in there. Mm-hmm. And I always feel like, after, like, well, that was dumb.
Yeah.
Why did I feel that way?
I totally.
Yeah.
I wonder if other people out there feel similarly, or if they've had, I don't know if they've had the opposite situation, or if they feel real confident going in and they can't wait. And I mean, I'm not talking about like the desire to go to an event or the desire to go to a club or go on a date or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like the desire to do it is there.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that you necessarily feel like you're sexiest,
Right, like you're worried that, like, are they even going to remember who I am? Or,
kind of
like,
that, sure.
are people even going to be interested in me? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think so. Like, especially if it's been a long time, then there's that, like, will people remember thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, if you sort of haven't been able to build up friendships for a while,
Yeah.
Or ever, if you're brand new, then it's like, well, am I going to go? Like, I get that there's like 100 people at this event or club or whatever, but if they all know each other and they don't know us, no one's going to talk to us, which isn't the case, but that is sometimes how it feels before you go, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So I think it could be whether it's been a long time or whether you've never been and you're new, or maybe even if you go every week. I don't know. I would be interested to know what listeners thought. Like if you go out every Saturday, do you feel shitty about your body every Thursday or whatever, and then feel amazing on Sunday because you're like, dang, I would be like interested to know, or if it's, or is it just really when there's sort of a break and you haven't had that
reaffirmation of like,
that like hit of confidence boosting that you might get if you get like a lot of interest or compliments, or even if you just have a really great time. Like your self-esteem shouldn't just hinge on what other people think of you.
No.
However, in this like...
But it's not necessarily self-esteem, it's more like just your confidence.
Well, yeah.
Of like, maybe those two things are the same, but like, they feel a little separate.
Okay.
In these kind of events.
Okay, go. Explain.
Well, like your self-esteem could be more like how you perceive yourself to be.
Mm-hmm.
And your confidence is a little more like how you think other people might perceive you to be.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm sure those aren't the correct words for that.
That's okay.
But like, I might be happy with me.
But
it doesn't mean that necessarily
other
like,
people
might be happy with me.
I gotcha. Yeah. That's true. Well, and I mean, your confidence shouldn't only be dependent on what other people think of you.
No.
You should be happy with your own self, all that stuff,
Right.
for sure. But that doesn't mean that's how it feels all the time.
No, that's true.
That's a great thing to aspire to, but that's not always how it feels. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wonder if like is like picking out outfits or costumes, if it's like a certain type of event, like a costume party thing, or a certain I don't know, like I can't think of like...
Even if it's Halloween.
Well, sure, Halloween. But, you know, like different clubs have... like,
different
it's
themes
like
for the night.
Schoolgirl or it's whatever, that kind of thing. Is that a fun thing for people to like pick out outfits and things? Is that like getting you all revved up and stuff? Or is it...
Or is it discouraging?
Yeah, is it work? Is it difficult? Is it like, ugh, I don't know what to do and how will that look on me? Or how do I guess it's more me asking the question, I guess, about how other people feel before...
How they feel about it?
Before events. And maybe do they feel the way I always feel after, which is great. You know, like sometimes nervous before, but I've never left an event feeling
that's
shitty.
True. Every single time we've left an event, I've always felt good after.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that's... I mean, that's not even just to say that we've had excellent experiences every time. No. Because sometimes things just don't pan out. Yeah, so it's not like...
the way you want them to or whatever, or you were hoping.
Right. It's not like every time you go out, it's like a 10 out of 10. It's not... That's not how it works. Yeah. But I never leave feeling badly about the confidence, you know, appearance related things. Yep. And I have to remind myself of that before we go out the next time. Right. Like, why am I worried right now? Why am I picking myself apart? Yeah. Why am I nervous about every little thing? Mm-hmm. I know I'm going to feel great after. Right. And whatever. Yeah. You know? Yeah, for sure. I just wonder if that's a universal sort of truth that people just feel, or if it's more, do more women do that than men? Is it, or like that would be sort of the overgeneralization would be that more women would be nervous about like what to wear, and the dude would just show up. That's like how they kind of portray it in movies and stuff. Right. But maybe it's not that way. No. It like, what do you feel like? Do you feel like you feel more nervous before or after, or?
Oh yeah, 100%. I feel way more nervous before. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes we've had things where I feel like, or where I've been really quiet before, you know, and you're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just nervous." Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely way more nervous before, and then once we get there, I'm totally fine. Mm-hmm. It's like you just have to talk to like one other person, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, okay."
Right, we're all normal humans, and we can talk about things. Yeah.
I don't know what I expect the other people to be, like why I'm nervous about it. It's like we've never been to an event with all like supermodels. Right. You know, where it's like I get there and every dude is like ripped beyond like
right, and they look at you when you come in and they give you like a ugh.
Yeah, like, I'm sure that would happen. Like 6 abs showing. Where are the rest of your abs?
Did you forget them at home?
Yeah, and then I like have to go in the corner and cry.
Oh yeah, but like I love your sexy body.
That's never happened.
No, because that's insane.
No, I know, but that's what it feels like when you're going to an event where it's like you worry that like, oh well, everybody's gonna be like super better crazy attractive, but it's like, but everybody's normal. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, you just have to remember that, I guess, going into it. I mean, which is easier said than done because I do that. Of course. Everybody. Oh, I don't know if everybody does that, but like, It feels like everybody does that.
Mm-hmm. Do you find, sorry, do you find that your worries or confidence before when you're feeling nervous, do you find that it's more appearance based or more like, what will I say to people? What is it man, is it the social thing that's more nervous for you, or is it more appearance based, or is it both?
It's both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, well, we talked about before about how I'm like nervous, like small talk kind of thing.
Right. Because that can, with confidence, that like throws another layer on it, kind of.
Yeah, which I guess the more you go to things, the more you know people, so it's easier to make small talk. Like if you know that, like, well, there's a couple people there that I know. Sure. They're like, I could always make small talk with them. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the appearance thing is also like a thing that I don't know. You just have to go to more things more frequently. Probably.
Probably. Sometimes it does feel like, wow, everybody here is just so confident. Right. Just walking around in underwear, walking around naked, walking around topless, walking around in, or even if you're at something where people are rather like fully clothed, but like really sexily
Everybody's
dressed.
Walking around in their Arctic like attire and stuff.
No, but
you know, look at the way they're rocking those steel pants.
I can see the bulge from here. That's right. But I don't know. Everybody just kind of is owning it, like from what, and right away that just anyway. And I think that that's kind of catching.
Yeah, I agree.
Where it's like, well, everybody else is just like in their undies and just running around having fun, and they're not. And maybe they are also wondering if they look okay.
Like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm in my underwear right now, like freaking out in their head.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like they are. Yeah. So you're like, all right, let's do it. Let's get in our undies too, or whatever. Yeah. So, but it's that all the worry ahead of time, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, like the days or weeks before or whatever.
And then do you always feel much more confident after? Yeah.
Yeah, and it like lasts for a little while. I feel like if we had the ability to go to events more like frequently, we would probably have less of the like anxiety or whatever
ahead
before.
Of time. Probably.
But our life just isn't conducive to that.
No. Yeah. Do you find what helps with your confidence after? Like, do you like replay things that happened, or if someone complimented you or something like that? Like, is that what's helpful, or it's just like, I worried for nothing, and it's just like the relief
it's more
of
the
that.
more I worried for nothing. Yeah.
So you just feel like the relief and like everything was fine, and so.
Yeah. Like, why was I worrying about that? What were you?
That, sure. And then also, it's stupid, but it's almost like there's like proof that I must be an okay person to hang with, because we like chatted with that couple and we hooked up with that person and we put whatever. So it's kind of like, it's just like, it's proof. Where it's like, well, that person seemed to be having fun.
Scientifically.
Or that person was like chatting with me far longer than was polite to do so. So they obviously were enjoying themselves. Yeah. That kind of thing is kind of like, it's maybe dumb to need that in your brain, but it's also like, look, sometimes you feel kind of low, and it's nice to have those things to grasp onto and to be like, all right, I was funny because they laughed, and then I must have been okay, and then so next time I will remember that in general people found me whatever the adjectives are, like pretty, funny, attractive, sexy, whatever. And then it should help in the future. And then even just in your day-to-day life, too. I mean, I think I find that, too. Like, you go into work on Monday. Yeah, you got after having a wild Saturday night, you're like, I got this.
Yeah. I can handle this meeting about budgets because on the weekend I was blowing 5 guys at once. Yeah.
You were?
No, not me, but yeah.
Interesting. Where was I?
Yeah.
It's not the way you think that turns me on. The last thing I wanna do is listen to you talk. Well, I don't wanna know what you're about. I just want your dirty little mind and your dirty little mouth.
Kind of have a like roadmap of what you were thinking of, or just want to wing it and see what we out get.
Go.
Okay.
Wing it.
Wing it.